Hey everybody, it's Keith with BobsCNC. Welcome to Shop Talk. I'm here today again with my best friend Bob.
And I'm here today with my best friend Keith.
Okay.
Here we are.
Yes.
What are we talking about today?
Well, I thought maybe we could talk about spare parts,
Okay.
which you might kind of be thinking, why? And
Well,
spare parts.
Actually, I'm
thinking in terms of our business and
Yes.
kind of the things we've learned. Because a lot of the guys that have bought the E3, E4, the KL7 series, did you see that?
Yeah, I
I
did.
said
You
it
got
right.
it. Woohoo!
Okay, but anyway, a lot of guys have started small businesses.
Right.
Some of those businesses are really starting to grow. And from our own,
We know about that because we started a small business and we grow a little.
we've grown, yeah.
So with spare parts, whoa, man,
Well, yeah.
we carry lots of spare parts.
we do.
We have like
We
three,
got-
three
we got-
extra laser tubes, a couple extra spindles.
Oh, we got more than a couple extra spindles.
Do
don't
we? I don't know. How many
Well,
do we
you're
have?
going to buy some.
Oh, okay. Well,
Bob said he's going to start a hardware store.
that's right. We have
we got
R&D budget.
Yeah.
It's just mine.
there's all kinds
I
of
love
stuff
that,
we got.
yeah.
Nuts and bolts and
Yeah.
yeah.
We got
And
nuts
just
and bolts we don't
buku.
even use.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
But we thought we were going to use it.
Yeah, so the bottom
But
line is if you're running a business like we are and you have a certain amount of production that you have to produce, you can't have a machine down, right? You have to be ready. So if that machine goes down, that you have a way to fix it
Quickly.
Yeah, which means you should have the parts that you know that you could possibly use, in-house, ready
Right.
to go.
Right. And when I don't care if you're making nameplates or just some
Or
decor-
CNC machines.
or whatever your
Yeah.
product is, you have to think in terms of what's going to happen. And well, let's say that there's a power spike and I blow out that little fuse in the controller,
Right.
and now my machine won't do anything.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take me to get a controller?
Well, actually, so if you ordered one from us, we're typically shipping, if it's before 5 p.m. Central Time, we say we ship out the next day, and we normally send a controller USPS priority, so 2 to 5 days. I think if you're in California, it takes longer than if you're in Oklahoma.
Well, if you're
So-
getting ready for a trade show,
Yeah.
or a crafts fair, and you know that there's a certain number of products you have to have ready, and you can't afford that 3, 4, 5 days of downtime.
Yeah, you should probably have a controller.
Right.
So what else should they have? If let's say that I have a business that I got my 3 or 4 E3 or E4 series or KL, and I'm cranking them out every day. What kind of parts would you suggest that I carry?
Well, we don't have a real big issue with belt stretch. I
No.
mean, people, you're able to tighten the belts, but it might not be a bad idea. That would be kind of a catastrophic failure to me.
Yeah.
But have an extra set of belts.
Now, marketing probably is not going to like the way I say this, but we sell belts on our website that we cut. But if I were you, I go to Amazon and buy 10
Bob,
meters.
you're killing me.
10 meters for.
We're
like
gonna go
50.
broke. You
Yeah.
keep this up.
Okay, but anyway, there's a lot less expensive, and he's with me on this. I was just giving him a
Absolutely.
hard time.
No.
Right? We want cost effective for you
Right.
too. So yeah, if you're going to get belts, go to Amazon. They're GT2. They're 6mm wide. If you're talking the KL7 series, you probably have to buy them from us because we're probably going to be cheaper than it's a T5 belt and it's 15mm wide. But if you can find them locally, I don't think you can get those on Amazon.
We didn't.
Yeah. You need the steel reinforced. You don't want to go with the Kevlar. They won't last very
But
long.
one of the things that people are going to experience is being able to get brushes for the router.
Yeah, DeWalt brushes, they're either really good or it seems like they're really bad. They're not in the middle. Can I say that? Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Well, no, that's okay.
But-
Bob said that if you want to sue us. I think they're great.
Yeah, I mean we have some that, and
Well, you're in a really dusty environment.
Yes.
And to be perfectly honest, not everybody is as fastidious as you.
prestigious.
You
know what
make
that
sure everything is cleaned and taken care of and maintained. You couldn't spell it, Bob. We're constantly telling people you got to make sure that you blow out the routers on a regular basis
for example, I had a customer that said he did that. You know, and he said, you know, I am every day, boom, 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 and his didn't last very long. So, he got a new set of brushes, and you know they were wore, or maybe the wire broke. But DeWalt, you know, it seems like they make really good runs, and every once in a while they'll have a bad run of brushes, or maybe it's this dusty environment. And we did have one customer that was doing acrylic, and he was doing it with a really fine, and he basically put a glaze, and he was shooting flames out his, right, where because the brushes, the armature where the brushes contact,
Right.
you know, had a glazed plastic coating in it, and it
Oh,
caught on
that
fire.
can't be good.
Yeah, it's not. So yeah, you know, part of it, you're right, is how clean can you keep it, and we would recommend that you keep it clean up there at the louvers.
Right.
But eventually you're going to need another set of brushes.
Right.
So if you can't find them, or if you want the part number, hey, Kristen, can you put this at the bottom, the part number?
Yes.
for the-
Oh, she
the
can
Walt
do
list?
everything.
She can.
She tells me.
Yeah, that's what she's always
So
said.
what other parts do you think?
Okay, so we got motor brushes, maybe a spare controller, belts, maybe,
Yeah.
and then I suppose you know, you could wear out a bearing or two. So you might want to get
Possible.
some bearings, but I mean, now we're kind of stretching it. I
Yeah.
think the biggest thing I would get is a set of brushes for sure, and then maybe a spare controller. Or if you don't want to buy the whole controller, you can just buy the drivers, the DRV 8825s, if you know how to set the current and stuff, or the shield, those type of things.
Right. And if you have any questions about your machine operation, any suggestions for us, please, you can contact us at,
Shop talk at BobsCNC.com.
we got it right this time, Kristen.
Yeah.
That's because I pointed at him. Till next time, guys, we'll see ya.